Welcome back to my channel. If you want to learn how to make this chin chin, then stay tuned. Okay, so I'll walk you through the ingredients. That's the all-purpose flour, and I'm making one paint. That's nutmeg, that's the baking powder, milk, flavor. So let's go through the ingredients again. So here we have the all-purpose flour, we have the nutmeg, salt, baking powder, milk flavor, sugar, water for mixing, margarine, and eggs. 3 eggs. We're going to be using 3 eggs. So for the baking powder, we're going to use 1/4, and we're also going to use it to measure the salt. So the next thing you do is to mix all the dry ingredients. That's the flour, the baking powder, sugar, milk flavor, nutmeg, everything. Mix it together. When it's well mixed, you add your margarine and mix it very well until you have the consistency of like breadcrumb. So I'm going to show you how that consistency looks like up close. Okay, now here is the consistency I talked about, the breadcrumb consistency. Once that is complete, you add the wet ingredients, which will be the egg and the water. So you add the egg, you mix it into the flour, and then you go in and add the water and also mix it. So one thing with chin chin, if you add too much water, it will become soft and your chin chin will not be crunchy. So you're just going to add 250 ml, that's like a cup of water, to mix that chin chin. Or if you use more than 1 cup of water, then it means you're going to dust your surface with flour. You can see that I didn't dust mine with flour. I just went in to roll once I was done with mixing the chin chin with water without adding flour on the surface. I'm rolling because the mixture was strong, yeah, a bit dry, not so wet. But if it was soft, I would have sprinkled some flour on the surface to roll, you understand? So whichever one you prefer, you use that. So once you're done mixing, go straight into kneading on the table and then rolling the flour. Make sure the flour doesn't stick to the rolling pin. If it's sticking, it means it's soft. So, and if it's soft, you have to add flour. So mine is not soft. Once you're done flattening it to the size you want, if you want it very thin, you flatten it very thin. If you want it thicker, flatten thicker. You go in and cut with your pizza cutter or a knife or razor blade, whichever one works for you. So I'm using a pizza cutter to do this because it is faster, and since this is what I want to sell, I want to be quick. So don't worry about the measurements of flour to milk flavor and all that. Everything is going to be in the description box, so do well to read that up. And if you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. So once you're done cutting your pizza cutter, whatever you use in cutting yours, go straight to frying. So if you feel like your chin chin mix is still sticky. Once you're done cutting, you can also add some flour on top, shake it and before frying, but I'm not going to do that. Like I said, the mixture of mine is kind of stiff, it's strong, so there's no need to add flour. And when you add, keep dusting flour on your surface. When you fry, you get this bubble on top, and I don't really like that. So yeah, once you're done cutting, if it's soft, you add more flour and then go straight and fry. If it's hard like mine, then go straight and fry. So I'm just going to separate them. That's one thing with the pizza cutter. If you use it when you're done, you're going to separate. But if you want to do it faster, just sprinkle flour on top the surface of this chin chin you've cut, and they would separate easily without wasting your time. So yeah, we have the chin chin cut out already in a bowl, and we're heading into frying. So you're going to fry on medium heat so that it doesn't burn. And yeah, our chin chin is ready. If you like this video, kindly give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, and I'll see you in my next video.